अब बता. अच्छा, or it is we are partying.
Yes. You started recording.
No, I'm not recording it. हाँ, बता जरा. How many types of genres are there in Hindi Indian music? बताओ.
What, like 3 or 4?
3 4 है.
Huh?
अच्छा, एक तो है सैड मरगी
हाँ?
टाइप, एक तो है सैड.
एक है हम मर गए,
अच्छा ठीक है.
एक है हम उसके बिना मर रहे हैं,
अच्छा और
एक है वेयर इन लव,
हाँ.
एंड एक है वेयर पार्टीइंग.
So partying is all this Badshah and
That's all the fucking
Huh?
we're in the club partying. That's all it is. Like, what's the state of things? We don't know. How to make the state of things? We don't know. Think deeper about things. We don't know.
नहीं नहीं पेट्रियोटिक सॉन्ग्स भी होते हैं.
Yeah, but that's like
जो मुंतशिर
that's like
guy.
one form removed from even. That's like one form dumber than removed from like all the love songs.
Why is it dumber?
Huh?
Why?
Oh, because the whole dynamic is of being a cuck to the state. With the thinly
वो
veiled.
तो गाना बहुत अच्छा है.
With the thinly veiled dynamic of, oh, we're doing it for the country. You're doing it for the country. Give two fucks about the country.
तेरी मिट्टी में मिल जावा दिल भर के मैं खिल जावा.
The entirety of it is like,
आरज़ू.
I am so worthless without my adherence to the state that it's like I have to find some worth
अच्छा.
by being a cuck to the state.
Okay. What is
Because no, this thing is actively about the country. You think back to all the movies and this thing, they're not really fighting for the country, they're just fighting for a government that tells them to go fight. They're retards.
You mean to say जो पहले के गाने थे?
नहीं वो भी यही थे ना. There wasn't
They're all the
much.
same.
So those two things have been mixed now for a very long time. People actually don't know what fighting for a country is. Like, they don't even know the differences between a country and a state. A lot of people don't know. That's fine.
What is the difference between a country and a state? What's the difference?
That's the thing you have to figure out now. Like, is the country the state? Or is the country its people? What are the ideals of what a country is? Like, what is it? Like, इन बेवकूफों के fucking दिमाग के पल्ले नहीं पड़ने वाली वो चीजें. Because if the country is the state, na, then the state is then the country is whatever the state is. And if the state is a fascist state, then you have no rights. Then don't question anything.
So what? How is Western music different? Tell me. Western music.
I'm not saying it's different.
All music is the same.
No.
All issues are the same.
No, the difference is since they have more of a like all, let's just say all music in like these state-driven type countries will have lesser artistic dynamics to it. Because mostly it will not be about questioning things. It will be about recycling regurgitated garbage. That's why they say that fascists and right-wingers and conservatives don't really make art. They just make things. Because generally their focus will be very anti-art.
Okay.
Because art makes you think. They don't want you to think. They want you to be subservient to the ruling class. And if you think, then that's not in their interests. That's why a lot of Indian music isn't about thinking about concepts. It's about being drugged. The basic concept is about being drugged, na? Think about it. You're either drugged in like loving this thing, which is also bullshit. Mostly it's like, or you're drugged under the entertainment dynamic, or you're drugged under the state. Each is about drugging.
हाँ
है ना? आर्मी वाले क्या है? ओ हम देश के लिए कर रहे हैं, गधों को साला मालूम भी नहीं है देश क्या है. They're just dying on the field, by the way.
हाँ
They don't know what. Watch any like patriotic movie. They don't know what the fuck they're fighting for half the time. It's just this vague notion of
देश के लिए.
Desh. What is the Desh? They don't know.
So they've been conditioned to think like that कि बस गोली खाओ.
Everybody's been conditioned to think like that. This country was. So that's the fuck up, na? That's the fuck up with how those things happened. So we had like a period where we fought for our freedom, but wo bhi thodi like it was just kind of not in their interest to fight anymore, the Brits. So we just kind of got it, and then came all the BS after that, which was like martyrs banao, wo banao, and ye banao. And then be like, oh my god, these are the pinnacle. We cannot question them and we cannot this thing.
So tell me, you must be liking some Hindi song. कुछ तो होगा.
Artistic wise, I don't like any of them. I like some like really older ones.
हाँ, like which one? Let
Dunia
me
was
see.
good.
दुनिया दुनिया कौन सा गाना है?
Oh, the
देवटी का.
नहीं देवडी का नहीं है वो गुलाल का है. But I like the older version also.
गुलाल का गाना है ये.
It's
और क्या
it's a
words हैं?
remix on the older one.
तो just tell me one or two words. मुझे याद तो आ रहा है.
दुनिया
हाँ हाँ.
मिट्टी मिला के दुनिया दुनिया which is about like class cruelty basically and general human nature.
Okay. I'll have to look it up.
You know the song. You told me
Yeah,
about
I
the
know, I
older
know.
one.
तो पूरा गाना भूल गई. उस पे गूगल कर जल्दी से. वो फोन पे गूगल कर.
मेरे को क्या पता.
गूगल दुनिया सॉन्ग हिंदी. Are you talking about गुरुदत्त की जो गाना है ये दुनिया अगर मिल भी जाए तो क्या है? Oh, that one. तो उसका रीमेक भी बना है.
गुलाल वाला is the remake.
अच्छा गुलाल का दिखा. देखो गुलाल का याद नहीं आ रहा.
But yeah, that one's good. But see the
ये
difference.
महलों ये उसकी ये ताजों की दुनिया.
But see the difference. गुरुदत्त के time पे we were still in that phase. So the art and poetry of songs of that time, even though the music part was very generic, the art and the lyrics was good.
हाँ वो तो बड़ा गाना अच्छा है पर गुलाल का मुझे याद नहीं आ रहा. दिखा गुलाल का सुना. थोड़ा अलग वर्जन है. Let's see.
By the way, that thing is consistent.
What?
That general right wing and conservative dynamics do not really understand art well. They're good at making aesthetics, but not art.
What is the difference? What is the
Well,
difference?
it's the difference in making like a flower,
Ah,
very pretty flower,
okay.
but then applying a flower to
Ah,
general context in this thing. They may make a thing look very pretty, but it's like it'll be hollow. There'll be no meaning behind it. It's like a flat portrait बना दो.
ये तो काफी फर्क है ये गाना.
It's the same song though. I've heard them both. See, now compare this to any general song from any movie, even the so-called progressive ones. Like, they're all the same. What are they really talking about? Nothing.
ये दुनिया. This is this thing. That's why you're comparing. Okay, that was a good take. And that's a good 11 minutes.